reason we started the Hive is my son, Trace. Trace was born with cerebral palsy. He is 31 years old. He uses a wheelchair for mobility and an iPad to communicate. Trace is super creative. Anytime he can get up and share his music, karaoke or a spoken word or a poetry night where he can get up and share the things that he's written. Trace is one of 5 children, and he desperately wants his own independent space to live. He has seen all of his siblings leave our home and gain community and independence, and Trace desperately wants that for himself. Trace has also been very clear with us that he did not want to live in a place where people only had disabilities. He wants true community. He wants to truly feel like he belongs. And so as a family, we realized that in order for him to be able to find a space like that, we would have to create it. The name The Hive came up from a dream session between my son Trace and my oldest daughter Victoria and I. We kind of brainstormed what is community and what does community look like and how do we want people to feel. And so we wanted people to feel like they had purpose, that their contribution in that space was going to matter in the big picture. And so then my daughter was like, oh, a beehive. And so I'm like, yeah, exactly, a beehive. We added inclusion, and so it became the Hive Inclusive Community. Inclusion is not just saying, yes, you can come and sit at my table, but yes, you can come and be a part of the decisions that are being made at my table. In 2022, we realized that this is going to be a labor of love. It's going to take us potentially 5 to 10 years to create this development. And we didn't want to wait on a development before we began building our community. We started offering instructor-led classes like art and cooking and gardening. Grew very quickly. Even our first year, we had about 70 events just in 2022. We clearly see the impacts that have been had by the Hive and what we're doing and the ways that their lives are changing. Their advocacy for themselves and for their community is changing. The power behind their voice and the things that they're doing has changed. Caregivers are aging, and as caregivers age and that caregiver is no longer there anymore, who's going to take care of their loved one? There has not been any moment that we've met where there hasn't been one person who's talked about what's going to happen when I'm gone. Having affordable housing that you can easily access, having a space where you can be as independent as possible, that creates dignity. That creates this space where people are being seen and they're being heard. They feel like they're able to grow. I interact often with our members who are waiting on this housing to happen. When we talk about the Hive and we talk about the potential of it and the things that we want to put in this space, their faces just light up. They're so excited and they're so full of hope that something is coming that will allow them to live independently in the way that they truly wish that they could live.